Hey guys and girls, MBX3. The challenge mode, the number of available imprisonment devices is reduced. So we're pretty much sorted as far as that's concerned. I mean, I think there's only one on there's two. Anyway. Doesn't matter, because we're not really going to be worrying about the imprisonment devices. That said, we need 2 standard vanguards. We don't need 2 standard vanguards. You do need 1, but you can bring a single block vanguard if you prefer. You'll only need 1 defender for this. You will need 2 healers. You can substitute one of your 2 healers for an AoE healer in this one though. So if you wish to bring an AoE healer, by all means. You won't actually need a single target sniper, so let's get rid of the male. Pinecone preferably. If you don't have Pinecone, you may want to bring another AoE, either sniper, so like catapult, or you will want to bring an AoE caster, lava, wherever lava is. But preferably you want an AoE or of some description. Pinecone is obviously Splash. She is a shotgun sniper, so she hits everything in a frontal cone. So ideally Pinecone. Shiryuki, so at least 1 AoE sniper though. A slower, I'm using Podenko. You can literally use any slower you want. A single target caster, so everybody has Armia, why not grab her, and a guard. So I've got Popka. I find AoE guards to be better just for this particular situation, but you can bring a single target guard if you like. That's it. You've got 2 free slots to bring along whoever else you want if you feel you need to. Outside of that though, if this helps you out guys, please leave a sub. Helps me out a bunch. I'm a little all over the place at the moment, and I'm sorry for that. But anyway. So if you've got the option of a tankier vanguard, pop them down there. So Courier is obviously a tankier vanguard. And you want to pop down your second vanguard just there, so they can attack in each other's attack zones. Fast forward this. And what we're going to do is we're going to pop in Pinecone nice and early. Because we're using Pinecone with skill 2. You can use it with skill 1. It doesn't really matter, but skill 2 is fine. The only difference is obviously you have no control over skill 2, so I know that upsets some people. That's why I say it's not really important as to which one you go with. Alright, let's get a healer in so we can actually... Whoop, not that healer. So your single target healer here, regardless of who it is. And you want your tankier healer, so obviously Gavial is a very tanky healer. Or your AoE healer in reserve at this point in time. So we're going to pop down our slower here. And our single target sniper, single target caster, sorry, here. And yes, God, I am all over the place. So they're sorting out that. And there we go. Alrighty. After this, we want our AoE sniper. So our AoE sniper goes here. And last but not least, our other healer here. So I've got a tanky healer. If you don't have a tanky healer, your AoE healer. Now, Perfumer is perfect for this because in some cases you will find that the map-wide healing effect that she has can be helpful. It's really up to you guys what you want to do. There's no harm in any of them, so again, it's super personal preference. We're not quite there yet. So one of these guys got through. Obviously, I haven't been using army as skill, so don't. It's not something you need to go crazy over just with these regular ones. It's these elite ones you want to worry about. So I now have enough. So what I'm going to do is you guard first, and then your defender. And what that's going to do, one way or the other, is it's going to take the damage off your healer, so your healer will always get hit once, then they'll go over to the guard, and then they'll go to the defender. Whereas if you put your guard down second, they'll obviously sit there shooting your guard the whole way through. So just try and stagger these two skills. If one gets through, it's not the end of the world. If it's, you know, nearly dead. It's certainly not going to upset anything in the grand scheme of things. But just be mindful of the skills. I mean, Podenko's cycle's pretty quick. You can use a second slower if you want. You don't have to have like a single target there, but it makes life easier to have a single target there, so. Because obviously some of them just bulldoze their way through. Oi. And it also just gives you a little less to worry about with down here in your defender. Now, I suppose while this is just playing through its part, going through its area, I may as well talk about this. If you don't really want to use Popka here, you can just shove Shaw here and just have Shaw shoving people into this hole if you really want. That is definitely always an option. I am definitely not going to take that away from anybody, but you can do this. So once this last guy gets here, I mean, you don't have to, but throw some skills out. As I say, there's a little bit of freedom in how you deploy that guard in particular, but yeah, you do what you're happy with, guys. That's the general idea, so work with what makes you happy.